Oh boy. Didn't think I'd be making this video ever. And I know this is a controversial topic, if you want to call it that. Now, many of you know me as a diehard Patriot fan. New England Patriot fan, of course. And even before today, this was a risque topic to talk about. But of course, it leads into what happened today. In case some of you don't know, former Patriot tight end Aaron Hernandez, who was charged with two different homicide cases, murder, of course. One to his, I believe, his sister's ex-boyfriend, Odin Lloyd, and two other murders. But recently, as in several days ago, the two other murders were he was not guilty of those murders. However, he was serving a life sentence of the murder of Odin Lloyd. Once again, I think was his sister's ex-boyfriend. And I'm not one of those conspiracy theories that say something ridiculous like, oh, McDonald's, they smack their hamburgers and they throw it down the toilets and then they serve it to you. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like someone just dying to make a conspiracy theory out of everything. And I'm sure there's some fans out there, whether Aaron Hernandez or Patriot fans, that actually think that Aaron Hernandez was innocent. Even though every single evidence said otherwise. The guy had motive. The freaking body was like 10 feet off his property. The surveillance cameras that he had, it was him and his buddies ratted him out. His fingerprints were all over the gun that killed him, that killed Odin Lloyd, and murdered the victim. And just many other situations that just screamed out, yeah, Aaron Hernandez, you got caught. But I also see a lot of people on Twitter making jokes about this. 27 years of age, Aaron Hernandez apparently took his own life and hung himself. And for me, listen, when I think of sympathy, I don't more so think of him because of what he did was wrong. What he did was pretty much unforgiving. But I'm one of those people that no matter what you have done, it's sort of like in a weird scenario that you kind of have to respect the dead. Hence why I'm not monetizing this. And a lot of people monetize, oh, so-and-so's dead, I'm paying respect for them even though I'm making money off of it. So, just, when I think of, it's not so much of him just taking his life that's depressing, or that the fact that, he had to be in that state of mind. Which, by the way, real quick, I've already seen people saying, oh, I don't know if he took his own life, that could have been, he could have been framed on that, somebody must have killed him, make it look like a suicide. Listen, you don't know what was going on in his head. The guy was on life sentence with no parole. So he was going to be stuck there for like ever. Until literally the day he died. So, I don't know. I mean, I know that he left a daughter. And to me, I sympathize with his little girl. Because not only is she probably going to know that her father killed someone and most likely two other people, got to know that he took his own life, and people on Twitter are making hanging jokes, such as, "Oh, the Falcons weren't the only ones to joke this year." Yeah, those are the jokes that I've been seeing, and that's just tasteless. I mean, granted, I'm not acting like the guy was the greatest person on the face of the freaking earth. I mean, I didn't know him personally, obviously. He was a good football player. Him and Gronk were dangerous 1-2 combo on the field. He had a great career in Florida with Tim Tebow, who is hitting home runs in single A. Don't ask why. Baseball. But, yeah, Aaron Hernandez. I mean, it's really weird. Because you look at, I just mentioned about him being teammates with Tim Tebow. Say what you want about Tim Tebow, but Tim Tebow, from what everyone says, is like the nicest guy on the face of this earth, practically. Had a good college career. Had one of the best football destinations you could possibly be in New England with the Patriots. Had a Hall of Fame quarterback to throw to him in Tom Brady. One of the greatest coaching minds in Bill Belichick. I think the guy wouldn't have to, make drug deals or murder people. But again, Aaron Hernandez found dead in his prison cell at the age of only 27. 27. It's only a year older than me. Just crazy. And once again, I'm not sympathizing with him. I was one of, trust me, I was one of those people that when they were doing this case, I'm like, at first I was like, maybe he might be innocent. I don't know what's going on here. And then they showed like every evidence possible. And I'm like, dude, you're guilty, all right? I can't defend you. I'm sorry. I just can't, all right? I could be a diehard Patriot fan. I cannot defend you. You freaking did it, all right? That is not cool. But, yeah. So, I don't know. And, who knows? Maybe some way they later find out that he didn't commit suicide, that someone actually killed him or something. I don't know. But as of now, it's ruled a suicide. And, sorry guys, I don't know what else to say, because this is just, and, usually I like to make a joke, an uplifting moment, something along those lines. But when you come to a point where, you're talking about if he was a bigger star and he got a little bit more media coverage, kind of close to the O.J. Simpson case from what you think about it, except for the only difference is O.J. just literally got away with all of it until, like, someone stole his memorabilia and the police were all like, we finally got him. And then they put him in jail, which apparently he might be released later this year and might have his own reality TV show, because the first thing he's going to go do is the Kardashians, because he's going to go see his youngest daughter, Chloe. Yeah, I went there. Don't frickin' judge me. See, I try to make a joke and a frickin'... That's just who I am, okay? Don't judge me, alright? But anywho, that's it for me, guys. This is not tough to talk about, but I felt like I needed to vent about it. What are your guys' thoughts of Aaron Hernandez? I'm sure it's not going to be very good. So, I'm not going to be like, oh, screw you. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm probably going to agree with you. So, but yeah, just think of his, before you make a hanging joke, think of his daughter. His little girl, I think, is only like, what, 4 or 5 years old? She's young. So, just please think about that before, think of that. So, anyways, that's it for me. Hope you guys weren't depressed by this video. And follow me on Twitter. How many times do I have to tell you? The link is down in the description box, for God's sakes. And check out webpawsgames.com. That link will, guess what, also be down in the description box. And that's it for me, guys. Hope you all have a good rest of the day. This has been a crazy day. Freaking this story, Bill O'Reilly gets fired. Another bitch that got fired from Fox News is suing people like Serena Williams is pregnant. And anyways.